Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and shareholder in Helios and Matheson. And you know what? One of the strange questions that I get actually is, Kevin, where do you buy your stock? Like, where can I go to buy stock? And you know what? There's a lot of places you can buy stock. You can do E-Trade, you can do Fidelity. They've been around for a long time. I personally buy stock through Robinhood. It's a new app that I discovered a few months ago, and it's basically made for people like me. Because one of the disadvantages to doing things through Fidelity and E-Trade and other things is that you have to pay a $8 to $10 transaction fee per purchase order. That encourages you, or encourages people in general, I should say, to buy a lot of stock at once. Now, Robinhood doesn't charge that, but what they do is that they do have a, how should I put this? Basically a premium thing that you pay for to let you trade after hours and all these stuff. Now, I've actually done like a full review of Robinhood on the other channel I have. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this one. And that's what I've been using to buy my Helios and Matheson stock, as well as, you know, Best Buy and Apple and Disney and Papa John's, which is on the uptick finally, and all these other Barnes & Noble and all these companies. That's what I've been using to buy my stock with, because I actually buy a fair amount of stock at each at a time, but if I just want to spend $20, you know, I do it and there's no fee. And a lot of people actually buy their Helios and Matheson stock, which is MoviePass, on Robinhood. It's actually one of the most popular stocks to buy on Robinhood, which is why today's announcement is really kind of strange and I don't fully get it. But Robinhood has sent an email saying important information about HMNY. Hi, Kevin. We're reaching out to you to let you know that within the next few days, you won't be able to purchase shares of Helios and Matheson on Robinhood. You can continue to hold and sell the shares you currently own, but you won't be able to buy any additional shares. In order to protect our customers from the risks associated with some low-priced stocks, we remove the buy option for stocks like Helios and Matheson that consistently trade for under 10 cents. If you have specific questions about your account, we're happy to, please let us know. We're happy to help. Sincerely, the Robinhood team. Now, this is a bizarre email to get. Now, just to let you know, they're totally within their rights to do this. Of course they are. No one has to sell stock that they don't want to. But most stock brokers will pretty much buy any stock that's on the NASDAQ list. Now, it is true that Helios and Matheson is in danger of being delisted for this very purpose. It's been trading under $1 for too long, and they are at risk of delisting. And, you know, there's other videos that can explain what happens there. But they aren't there yet. And the fact that this is the stock that brought a lot of people to Robinhood, because a lot of people wanted to put $20, $30 and buy stock into MoviePass. But once you tack a $10 convenience fee on top of it, or transaction fee, then it becomes a lot more difficult. Well, I don't know why they would do this then, because this is the reason I downloaded their app. This is the reason a lot of people downloaded their app. And under this whole thing, like, you know, for certain stocks to protect people, you know, the stock's selling for 5 cents as of this morning. I mean, how much money could people really lose? I mean, yeah, I guess you could in theory put $1,000 and get a buttload of shares. I don't know why you do that, and I think it's foolish, by the way. As much as I like MoviePass and think they will ultimately be a good deal, don't be putting $1,000 into the stock, guys. It's been crashing, and there's a reason it's on the verge of being delisted. But I'm just confused, like, you know, why this stock? I mean, there's tons of stocks that trade very low, and maybe they get delisted too, but why not wait until NASDAQ officially removes it from the NASDAQ list? Why not wait for that? Why do you feel the need to protect people from, you know, penny stocks of all things, but not protect them from big stocks? I mean, heck, Facebook had like a major drop where if you had like bought a bunch of Facebook shares at $395, you saw it go up to 403 before you see it drop to 340. Yeah, that was a big drop. You lost a lot of money that day. But you're not going to protect them from those things. What about the Apple stock? I mean, yeah, it's running high now, but you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I think Apple stock is coming for like a day of reckoning where sales are going to be just a little disappointing and people are going to just get out while they can. And the stock will, ultimately the company will be fine. I'm not so stupid as to suggest Apple's going out of business, but the stock will get hurt at some point. It happened with Facebook. It happened with Netflix. Heck, Netflix was for a brief time more popular or worth more money than the Walt Disney Company. And then they showed that they had projected subscriber earnings missed, and they got crucified on Wall Street for it. Lost a lot of their value. Now Disney's more valuable again. So it seems like that's a really weird excuse for Robinhood. They're going to protect people from the penny stocks, but not the big stocks. Although in all fairness, maybe the fact that it was a penny stock and the fact that this is the stock that people use to sign up for their app, maybe that's part of the reason. After a lot of people signed up for it, they probably spent a lot of money, maybe not all at once, but in little increments at a time, buying all these stocks. Then they did that 250 for 1 reverse split, and they saw that value like plummet. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who are very, very angry. I mean, heck, I'm angry about that. Not as much as others because I prepared to lose that money, but you know, it's not fun to lose it nonetheless. So maybe that's why. Maybe they're just looking at this and it's like they're getting a lot of flack and they saw that this was the stock that brought people to their app, and maybe they just don't want that. It's like, no, we want real investors. We want people buying stocks that are probably going to be here to last, so we just got a lot of complaints. We're taking it off. And maybe that's what it is. I don't know. In the meantime, some people have been asking me, am I going to be buying any more stock of this company? And after this announcement, I decided, you know what? One last time, just because they're taking it off, I'm going to buy $50 worth of shares. And that's a lot of shares. And I might lose that $50. There's a very good chance. Heck, I'm preparing to lose it. But I'm going to do it just to make sure I have those shares. And if it goes up, then maybe I can sell them and make a little money sometime. Who knows? But since I'm basically not going to have the option, I just did one last hurrah. If you have Robinhood and you want to buy Helios and Matheson, although I'm really not sure why you would, it's not really something I can recommend right now. You can do so, and if you don't have Robinhood, hey, I've got a referral link below, and you can get a free stock just for signing up. It's a little shameless plug, but you know, we all have to eat. But yeah, this is strange, and I guess I'm going to pass the question off to you. What do you guys think of this? Does this make sense to you, or are you confused? What's your opinion? I would love to know. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.